Okay, this is Aaron again with Exalted Lamb 1, and I'm so excited to bring this new video of mine here. I'm just off the charts excited to bring you this because there's such evidence that I maybe have never had in this video about The Shining. Okay, I'm going to bring you monumental evidence, I believe, that is going to pretty much close to prove, if you understand numbers whatsoever and the impossibility of these things. If you don't understand that, you're not going to get it. You're not going to see the full weight of it, okay? That's just the way it is. If you have any kind of a numbers mind whatsoever, you'll really see it. Hopefully, if you don't, you'll still see it as well, because I'm going to show you symbols and everything as well. But this is monumental, really, for me, because it's the Lord really guiding me to some stuff that is phenomenal, and I'm using the movie The Shining to prove it. So, because basically what I'm saying about this movie, Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, that was released in 1980, released in May 23rd, which is 5th month, 23rd day, July 23rd, is that it basically is nothing but a full Gematria movie. It was designed, the story and everything else, by demons and a higher intelligence. I want to prove it. Higher intelligences that are beyond human capability, okay, to basically put forth this idea of the United States being destroyed and people going mad on the 4th and 5th day because the main character goes mad, and he is a type of antichrist along with his son in the movie Danny. And I'm going to get into that, okay? So I'm just wanted to let you know I'm so excited to bring this out because it's the revealing of the Lord Jesus Christ, my personal friend, the one who's guided me through all this stuff, and finally to come to a culmination of all this work I've done in almost 3 years. It's incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. Hopefully you see what I'm going to show you in the way I see it, because it's phenomenal. So this is going to build up over some time. I'm going to show you some things about the movie and everything, and then I'm going to get into something I'm going to share. That's, you got to watch the whole thing, and then you got to definitely watch to the end. You have to. You will. It's just phenomenal. The payoff is going to be phenomenal. Okay, so nothing like you've ever seen before. I absolutely guarantee it. Okay. So this is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before, and the numbers will be there in spades. I mean, it's going to rock the numbers world, basically. And I'm not understating it whatsoever. This is phenomenal. So anyway, here we go. Let me jump right into that. I want to also say, if you want notifications on my videos, even though this may be my last video, it's a part 1. I'm going to work on a part 2, but we're going today that I'm recording this and posting is the 18th of July. The first day begins of my 14-day birthing process of the Antichrist, and then the faithful in Christ will be born into heaven. The first day begins, it's tomorrow, 7/19, or July 19th. Big day, but I don't expect anything major attacks to go on. We might have something we could have a dam go, or we could even have, it's possible, the Three Gorges Dam, but I think it's going to be the 7th day for sure. But it could be, there's numbers for 7/1 or 7/19. Last year they blew up a dam, Chinese did, on 7/19, the exact first day, and I even said that would be could be a dam day. Also, dam is mad backwards. And so the first day could be some kind of dam, and that's also, the first day would mark out the water breaking for a birth, so a dam would be apropos, of course. So, but if you want to get notifications on anything I do, and I might even not even be posting a video, I might do another video, it's possible, or the part 2, I might run out of time, because there's just so much to put in a video on the part 2. I'm going to work on it. We'll see how it goes, because it's a lot of work. It takes days and days to do this stuff. But if you want to get notifications on anything, or anything I'm just letting people know about, I post, like I just posted to my Telegram group a little earlier, some Gematria on a earthquake that just happened in, what was it called? It was in California. It was like Petrolcia or something like that. I mean, the Gematria was for today and tomorrow, and I prove it. It's crazy. So I posted that on Telegram. You can see that as well, or anything past stuff. If you sign up for the Telegram, links below in the description box, and I put out things like that aside from videos, so you'll see those things periodically. Okay, so that said, also any link, I'm going to put a couple links to previous videos that support this timeline. If you're wondering about the timeline, it's from July 19th, coming up tomorrow, through August 1st. It's a 14-day/15-day process. and there would be major attacks happening on the United States. And I've covered that in more in the last 3 videos, maybe. Anyway, I'll put those last 3 videos in the description box so you can watch those if you haven't yet. So you get a better idea of this timeline, the things I'm not going to cover in this video. Okay, so here we go. Jump right into it. So as my thumbnail shows here, I'm completely decoding this, and I'm going to get into why it is, what I'm decoding, and it's the main thing is proving that the Antichrist's birthday or his reveal, not necessarily the revealing, it's a process of revealing that will end on that will come on the very last day, but it's a process of his birth, and this is showing that, and I'm going to completely show that on this in this video. Okay, it's going to be completely decoded, and you be the judge. Okay, but it has been, and it will play out here. Again, I don't know the future 100%, of course. I'm not saying this is absolutely going to happen, but I'm saying according to what I know and the numbers I know, it's like a 99.99% chance. I mean, there is a chance always. It might not happen. I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, but I'm just putting this out there, and you decide. And ultimately, these next few days will prove it out. Going up to July 23rd. If you wake up July 23rd and nothing's happened, then you know it hasn't happened, okay? So, but 22nd and 23rd of July are going to be massive. I've gotten myself over 150 personal confirmations, and most of those have been just off the charts. I've shared that, a few of them in my last videos, but I'm going to get into this stuff, this evidence here instead of sharing these, these personal evidence things that are just, I've never had even 1/10 of the personal confirmations ever. And that's the Lord showing me this is, I believe it's happening. So, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, so the tide of terror that swept America is here. They're basically inferring that this tide or this wave of terror, in fact, some of them said wave, and this was in Europe. It had already been released in the United States, and this was in Europe. This was, I think, one for the UK, but they had several in Europe. And there was even one that said the wave of terror that swept America is here. So, but most of them said the tide of terror, and that's because it's Gematria. Again, everything is Gematria. Everything they do is Gematria. In this whole movie, all the scenes and everything, and even all the dialogue, and I'm going to prove it, okay? Just wait till you see this. It's all Gematria for this time and other things. So the tide of terror that swept America is here. It's 432 in English ordinal, okay? That 432 is a unique number, okay? A very unique number. There's only 2 numbers like it. Well, there's actually technically 4 numbers, but 2 sets of 2 numbers. So there's 432 and there's 531, or the converse or the reverse of those, to make what? 432 plus 234, and I'm going to show you this other thing. I thought I deleted that. Whatever. Is 666. Okay, so there's only one other number like that, 135 and 531. There's also 333, but it's not a reverse, because 333 is the same as 333. So 333 plus 333 is 666. Okay, but the way they hide this is by using these 2 numbers, 432 plus 234 equals 666, or 135 plus 531 equals 666, and that's it. There's no other ones. I mean, you can use the other combination numbers, but the whole point is that it's a reverse of these 3-digit number. It's the forward and the reverse added together secretly. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So there's some massive, insight into this intelligence behind this, and there's another level of intelligence that I'm about to show you that is not human. It cannot be. There's no human that can come up with this. And then it has to do completely with this movie, and it's also saying that the tide of terror, there's going to be a wave or a tide of terror across the United States, and it's predicting the future. It's showing what their plans are, that it's going to go across America. There's going to be a tide of terror, and they're telling you ahead of time that this is the case. Now, here we go. Now, this is what accidentally popped on the bottom. But now, again, you look at this is English ordinal on top, and I'm covering up with those numbers right there, 234 equals 666. But it's English ordinal on the top, and then it's the exact reverse of it being this 567. So again, we have this number, and the reverse of it added is 666. Well, now let's take this number or this number and this, and then in a sense the reverse of the English gematria, which is reverse ordinal. And again, the English gematria is A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. I'm going to get into that here in a second to explain that a little bit more to some people who don't know what this is. So also 432 and 567 are both 4-5, which is the 4th of July, July being the 5th month to the elites, as I'm going to show here in a minute. And then 5, 6, 7 is 6, 7 is 6 plus 7 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. So that's 5, 4. You literally have 4th of July, July 4th. And that's another level of just crazy intelligence. Okay. Again, no human. By the way, this came out in 1980, and the script was written, and then all this stuff was come up with, a year or two before, or maybe longer, minimum a year or two before the script. Okay, and then they had to do all the production stuff and all this. I mean, seriously. And so back then there was no AI, there was no computer things. So people could say yes, they use some of it now, probably to figure out this matter. But back then it was definitely all spiritual. And again, I'm proving it because there's no person that could come up with this stuff. And what I'm about to show you in this movie is no human could come up with this. This is absolutely off the chart impossible. Proving demonic activity, proving that this is predictive programming come from the spirit world, and that Stanley Kubrick was some kind of medium. I know he was a Mason, and so is Stephen King. I think Stephen King's still alive, but Stanley Kubrick's not around. And all this. So here we go. Then 4, 3, 2 plus 5, 6, 7. Again, just the crazy intelligence in this is 999, which is upside down 666. So there's two ways that are phenomenal. I've never seen anything quite like this. Never seen anything like this. And I've been doing this Gematria stuff and decoding their stuff for a solid 3 years. But I've done some before that. But for solid for sure, 3 years. And, thousands of things. Thousands upon thousands of, ads, movies, TV, everything else, just thousands of them. And this is the first time I've ever seen this. And so this is a treasure trove of Gematria that is programming towards the masses, this movie. And and I'm going to prove it. Here we go. Keep going here. Now, July, I kind of popped to the side, weird. Okay, July is, again, in the center here, like I've shared before. So July to the elites is the 5th month, and that's right based on the Roman calendar. And then we have my dates. Again, here's the dates you can see here. So it starts off at 5/19, which is 7/19. So July is the 5th month to the elites, and then, of course, our normal 19th day, which is July 19th. And then, of course, July 19th, we have the actual days right here. July 19th, and then that begins something, and that is connected to something that's going to come down the pike as far as the I call it the hokey pokey, okay, because it's hokey and it's a pokey, it pokes into you. And then also this day, the 4th and the 5th day, plus something having to do with a setup for alien invasion and things like that as well. And that's gonna, anyway, and then also again with the hokey pokey, people going mad, like this main character Jack went mad and then tried to kill his family, whatever. So, okay, so anyway, so this is what this is all focusing on. These are all numbers. I mean, we have the Skull and Bones 322. We have 311, 32. I mean, all these different ones. A lot of you are familiar with this one down here. Underneath this thing is 9 plus 1 plus 1. An attack that happened back in New York and and all that in 2001. Okay, I'm not going to say it. Okay, and there's other codes in here that are massive, and they're all hinged on this center point. Okay, so you got 3, the 5, the 7, and the 9 hinging on what's in the middle, July, because it's the 5th month to Elise. Again, it's based on the Roman calendar, the 5th month, and it started. The first month is March, and that's really when the real year starts, in the spring, not in the dead of winter. And then July would be the 7th month on the Gregorian that the masses believe. Okay, and then you have to add the numbers together to get the first day, the 4th and 5th day, the 7th and 8th day, the 11th and 12th day, and then the last day, which ends up being 8/1, August 1st. And then 3 days later is Stinky B.O.'s birthday, the 44th Prez. And I'm going to prove how he's interwoven in this as well. And if I'm able to put out my part 2, I'm going to prove it even more that he's interwoven with this, and he is the AC. In fact, the Antichristos, which is number 500 in Strong's, is he's all over this. I mean, his whole everything, and I'm going to show some of that in this video. Okay, now if you just to help you kind of remember this, if you narrow it down to, I'm going to basically show you numbers in the movie. I'm going to start, and then I'm going to show you something else after show you a section of the movie, and I'm not going to say it yet. It's going to be kind of a surprise because it's phenomenal. It is off the charts phenomenal. It's going to be quite a surprise for you. But I'm going to focus on these numbers here. I'm not even getting into the 3s because that's just another level. Even though everything I'm pretty much showing you gets into the 3s, all the 3s, the 3-1, and then the 3, and then all the detailed compressed numbers to get you to the 1 through the 15. Okay, I'm going to just kind of focus on the 5 numbers and the 7 numbers and the 9 numbers, because you're looking at this, ultimately the actual dates right here in between. And then the symbols, the closer symbols for these days. Now I'm including this day being the 11th day, which is 7/29, because I'm going to talk about it, and I'm also including this. So if I narrow it down even more, I don't know how that got knocked off. That's weird. Okay, anyway, I'm going to narrow it down to these even, and because we're talking about, so again, all these things in Gematria add up to all the days, but it's more focused, it's a little bit more intensely focused, the movie is, on the 4th and the 5th in symbols, because that, again, 4th is 4th of July, okay, and that's the symbolic. Just like all these other holidays in the United States, they're all symbols for this time. And that's why a lot of Christians and such have had dreams, or maybe of rapture on maybe Christmas or Halloween or whatever. They're not all wrong. They all focus on the God's talking in code. The Lord Jesus is talking in code about these codes for this right here. This is the actual days right here. These days right here. July 19th, 22nd, 23rd, July 29th, Tsunami days, which is also July 29th and 30th, but I'm not going to include that in here. I'm just going to talk about 29th because it's apropos here and there. It makes sense. Okay, so that's really important. So, and then more narrowly, again, right here, I'm talking about these here, and then, so just keep in mind for this video, because there's so much I can cover and all these numbers, and it would just be too confusing. It would take too darn long, and it would be too much for you. This may be too much for some of you, but it's important, and I'm really focusing on these right here. And then I'm also going to use simple Gematria, its reduction, full and single, and then English Gematria mainly for these points in this movie, okay? And then occasionally dip into the other, 30 Gematrias or whatever they are, 20 some, to make a point, or if they have the specific dates. But I'm narrowing down to the basic Gematrias, the English, its reverse, and I'm gonna get into that in a second here, to make a more of a point. It hits all of them, okay, by far, and every date and all that stuff. It's just so rich with, this is a jam-packed, demonic, nothing but Gematria movie. It's insane. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to absolutely prove it in this video. Okay, so again, English ordinal, I'm using A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, all that stuff. That's the standard one. Then we have reverse ordinal, the actual exact reverse, where Z equals 1, Y equals 2, X equals 3, that, and so on. And then I'm also going to use English Sumerian, which is, again, A equals 1, English Sumerian, A equals 6. So everything here is times 6 down here. Okay, and then I'm also using Francis Bacon and Francus Baconus, which is another version. So we have, it's just Francis Bacon and Francus Baconus is the same as here, but they add for uppercase letters or capital letters down here, and you have a separate number for capital letters. Otherwise, everything else is the same. It would just be the same thing. But so I'm just going to use the Francus Baconus or the Francis Bacon to accentuate or to show some of the numbers for proper names, or something that would be all caps or something, so that, because capitals would distinguish it from the simple Gematria, English Gematria. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And that's it. Unless the only way I'm going to stray into the other Gematrias is to make an exact day point. Like if a phrase is like 7/23, then which is the exact day, then I'm going to use another Gematria just to make a point. So otherwise, and I'm doing this to narrow this down to show you how impossible this is. It's absolutely off the charts impossible. And then every time each scene, each thing in this movie it happens, every single thing. I am not exaggerating one bit. Every single thing I dove into was these numbers. Everything. I'm not discounting anything. I'm not bringing anything out. Everything. And I've never seen that ever. Every single thing is something. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, so how I came to this. How did I come to this? I'll tell you a little story. I watched the movie Ready Player One, and after seeing it, I saw it once not that long ago, and then Lord had me dive into it again. I watched it again. So full. It's a Steven Spielberg movie. He came, I don't think he's actually directed a movie for a while since this movie, and he came out of retirement in a sense to direct this movie. It's usually has people do it for him and all that stuff. But here we go. So let me just point out a couple things just on this poster. Okay, DeLorean. This is DeLorean from Back to the Future. Of course, you got Zemeckis' to do this. They work together on Back to the Future and stuff too. So DeLorean is 7/4, July 4th. And then what's 142? The 142nd day of the year is May 22nd. And I've shared that much in my last video about May 22nd with my friend Jeff and then my friend MA, and how May 22nd, 522 was just totally confirmed, because 5 is really July, so July 22nd is what it really is saying. And that's what 7/4 is. 4 is 2 plus 2, and then 5 is really July, or 7 is July that we know. So they're both pointing to 522 in the middle in a sense. Okay, the 142nd day of the year is May 22nd. May 22nd is really showing 7/4. It's just hidden because May is the 5th month. July is 5th month to the elites. Okay, hopefully you understand that. I've shared that in previous videos. I'm trying to keep going here. And then Iron Giant, for example. Look at Iron Giant right here. There's Iron Giant. The Iron Giant is what they call it is 9/4. 9/4, okay? And 9/4, like I said, 9, remember the 5 and the 9 have the 7 in the center. Okay, like I just showed you, I'm not going to show you the 3s because 5 and 7 are in the center because they're July. But I'm just going to show you the 7 in the center, and then 9 and 4. I'm sorry, 9 and 5 on either side of the 7. So you have 9/4 is July 4th. And again, 9 is September, and Septem is 7, Latin for 7. Okay. So again, that is 9/4, which is July 4th. Again, everything is July 4th and 5th. It's crazy. Ready Player One, I'm showing you. 1 plus 6 is 7/4, 7/4, 7/4, 7/4. I mean, are you kidding me? July 4th. Everything is going to be like this. I'm telling you, you'll see. Boom. And then Adventure Too Big for the Real World. It's all right up here. Adventure Too Big for the Real World is 7/1/4. Now, this is how they do 7/5 and 7/4. One of the ways. 7/5, July 5th, and July 4th and July 5th. How do they do it right here? Well, a 1 can be a 1 or a slash. I've shared that 1,000 times and showed it to people, proven it. 7/4 is July 4th, or then it becomes a 1. It's 7. 1 plus 4 is 5. So it's July 4th and 5th. This is crazy, okay? And then I'm going to show you a couple of the production studios that are involved in this movie just to show you the crazy numbers. Village Roadshow Pictures. Every time you've seen this, it's flashing, it's Gematria, it's predictive programming, and you didn't even know what it was. So here I'll show you. Village is 147. Again, 7, July 4th, plus 1 is July 5th. They do this all over the place. They show these 2 dates in stuff more than anything else. It's phenomenal. So Village Roadshow, again, 4/9 or 9/4. 1 plus 3 is 4, so that's July 4th. And then Pictures is, again, wow, of course, 4/7. 7/4, 4/7. I mean, because 9 is really 7, remember? And then the whole thing together, then also Pictures is 666. You know, every time you've heard of Pictures or watched a picture, it's 666. You probably didn't even know that. Okay, but the whole thing together, Village Roadshow Pictures, is again 7/1/4 backwards. 7/4 or 7/5, both. Okay, it's Francis Bacon because it's all caps. It's also a proper name. Okay, bam, crazy. And then are you ready for this? First letter code is 922 in a sense. It shows you that 922 is 722. It's all coded, but then anything you add 92 stays the same, so you can just remove the 9. It's just there for a place marker, but it also shows that 922 is 722. See how they do this? 922 is really 7 because September is really 7. But then you can just get rid of it, and it's 722 backwards, July 22nd. And then even more. Last letter code is 523. E is 5, W is 23. Again, July 23rd. We have July 22nd and July 23rd. And then you could do 19 can be just 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Take it with a 0. So it's 523 times 1 is 523. So we literally have July 22nd and then July being the 5th month, 23rd. Or we have 523, and then we also have 23 is also 5, so we have 519, which is the first day, because 5 is really, again, July. I'm going to have to stop repeating myself at some point, because it's just too much talking, so hopefully you get the point. I'm going to say it a few more times, you get the point. I'm trying to kind of instill this in you by saying things over and over, so you get it, but then I want to keep saying the whole video, because hopefully you get this. Okay, and then look at this is Steven Spielberg's company, Amblin Entertainment. Well, there's a lot going on here, a lot. Let me show you. First of all, July 23rd, the day I'm talking about, is a full moon. And that's a coincidence. In fact, you have an alien in a basket, okay, right here. But you have, this is the character Elliot flying with this alien. Now watch. I'm going to show you in a second here. Amblin Entertainment. Again, this is where I'm going to pop this out. Is 723. July 23rd. That's just coincidence. Not even close. And then we have Amblin is exactly 666. That's a coincidence? I don't think so. Okay. By the way, if you think I'm talking too fast, some people have that sometimes. I'm trying to get through this. Then you can actually go into the underneath the video or to the top right with the dots or something, whatever of this video. You can go in to slow it down if you want, or if you want to go through it a little bit quicker, you can speed it up. If you're my friend Jeff goes in and speeds up all my videos, and then he's able to take it in easier, and then you can go back and such, whatever. So that's one thing you can do. That's crazy. Or you can slow me down if you want. Anyway, okay, here we go. And then Elliot flying on bicycle with E.T. is, believe it or not, it is 714. Again, 4th and 5th of July, 4th and 5th of July. There it is again. Take away the 9. Anything you add 9 just stays the same. And you have July 4th. And then we have 523, which is really 5 is really July. 5th month, 23rd, which is up here again. And then again, 7/4 is July 4th, or 7 1 plus 4 is July 5th. And then we have 522 again. July is the 5th month, 22nd. Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously, everything's Gematria. If you don't know, the world's run by trillionaires. They run everybody, and they do all their, demons are in a hierarchy, and they're at the top. They're controlling people with Gematria and Kabbalism, or Kabbalah, basically. Okay, so that's it. If you don't know this, wake up call. They control the masses with these numbers in these letters, and masses don't know what's going on for the most part. Okay, that's what's going on. Wake up call to you, and I'm proving it. Okay, so in this movie, this character named Wade Watts, but he has an avatar in this the place called the Oasis, which is where people just escape life and do games and all kinds of stuff. They can become different people. That's not what any of these guys look like. This is, of course, their avatar. For Wade Watts is Parzival, and then this is his friend H, which is another. Again, this is all an avatar. These aren't real people. What they use in this big giant video game. But he goes to this place where he can get information in his archive, and he says, "Curator, can we see November 23rd to 27, 2025?" And that is crazy code right there. And that's when I watch this movie. November is Novem, which is 9/23. Okay, and then 27 right here is 9, so you can just remove that. I mean, you could use it for a reason, but I'm going to remove it right now. Okay, and then we have 225. So we literally have Septem. If you're just looking at the code right now, so this transfers to the code, and now the code is what? Septem 23rd, July 23rd, and July is the 5th month, 22nd. So we'll have July 23rd and July 22nd. Okay, this is phenomenal. And I saw this when I was watching this movie the second time, maybe the third time, whatever it was. Okay, and then I was like, what? And then I paused it, and I saw right away because I know these numbers. And then I kept seeing more things after this. Now watch. Again, that's 722 and 723. I'm going to try to instill this in you. That's what this is really about. And that's showing it right there. Okay, and then Curator, can we see November 23rd to 27, 2025? Is 2273. This is a phenomenal number. They do this all the time with a 4-digit number. They show 2 major numbers. So it's 223. Okay, again, I wasn't going to show you the 3s, but it's 3rd month, 22nd day is May 22nd. And it's also 723. And I'm going to show you the numbers like this. 7, with the 7's in the middle of the 23. 7, so it's 722 and 723. I'm telling you, believe it or not, it's what it is. I've shown it 1,000 times. Okay, and then here let me show it a different way to confirm it. So this is, let me go back here. Okay, so see that? Okay, now we're going to this English Sumerian. Again, I'm showing you with the basic English stuff, like I said. And then we have 923. Okay, what's 9? Again, Septem 9 is Septem 23. Again, this confirms this number's down here that I just showed you. Septem is 723. Man, are you kidding me? And this is going to keep on going. the whole movies, all the movie. It's just crazy. Okay. Then curator, can we see November 20? And then I do the whole thing spelled out completely because everything's gematria, right? Curator, can we see November 23rd to 27th, 2025? 922. Again, September 22nd. Are you kidding me? Again, see, I use all kinds of things. This is what I do in my videos. Maybe it's a 2-hour video, and this is probably could be a little longer. I don't know. You know by looking at it. I don't know yet until it's done. But I use this to show all these things to confirm each other. I don't just go like a lot of people do. Oh, this is this, and this is this. So everything's going to happen on the 9th of Av. I mean, give me a break. Seriously, if you believe that, and if you have no track record of being right on any reason, for any reason, I do. I've shared a lot of things, and I'm just saying that to give you something to rest on, to put your feet on, okay, to have some. I've been right. I've been right about a lot of dates. I've been wrong about a lot of dates on specifically about this time because it's just one time frame. It's not like trying to predict daily things or the stock market or something like that. It's one event or multiple events that are all going to happen one time in the future, and that's it. But I have a lot of things I've been right about, hundreds of things, and I've been right about these symbols for all these days 1 through 14 over 100 times, and I can document all that, and I have in my videos, and you can see that. And so there's something to put your feet on. There's something you can. Most people that talk about these end time stuff, they just want to get out of here. They want to rapture, boom, out of here. There's no responsibility to the people that are left here. I'm coming back to fight. That's what the Bible says. And I'm going to put links in the description box again to support that. What's in the Bible. And also the children are to be taken 22nd to 23rd, very possibly as well. This is crazy. I'm kind of changing some of my things. I'm revamping things constantly to learn what the code's really saying. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Okay, Parzival, which is, I guess, the knight with the, he was a knight with the, oh my gosh, the Holy Grail, something like that. Parzival is 666. And then his buddy right up here, H. Okay, again, it's really a female. It's really kind of messed up, you know. It's really a female, kind of in a malish looking body, and he doesn't realize it till later. But H is, they say for Helen, but then they've done all the promos, and it's all in that H is spelled AECH, which is 5/1 and 5/11. But it's also the exact day, first day of July 19th. Okay. And it's right there. I'm showing you that. Okay. And then so they say, hey, this week of whatever, and they're looking at all these movies and this guy's alive because he died, and then they're trying to get clues to get these Easter eggs, and these keys to get this big Easter egg thing. So anyway, so they see for this week all these different movies he's watched, and they're trying to get a clue to solve this puzzle, okay? And then here comes right by him, and the guy's like, the main guy, Parzival, who's Wade Watts, he goes, The Shining, oh, that's it. It's a creator who hated his creation because Stephen King didn't like the movie. He wrote the book, he didn't like the movie. And right there is stuff right here. This is crazy. This is 522 backwards, 522, which is July 22nd, and it's also 5 plus 2 is 7/11. It's July and then the 11th day. They love to do this code of 11 and 22, 11/22, 11/22. That was from a Walmart ad a couple years ago, and crazy, 11/22, because Kennedy died on 11/22, 1963. I'm going to show you that in a second, and then Lincoln died on an 11 and a 22. He was shot at 10:15 at night on April 14th, 1865. And 10:15 backwards is 5/11. That's an 11. And then he died the next day, supposedly, right? This is all fake. July 22nd. July 22nd, the actual day. It's not actual code, it's an actual real day. July 22nd is 7:22 in the morning. So we have an 11 and we have a 22. Kennedy is 11/22. Why? Because they were presidents of the United States. They were the United States. In fact, if they went overseas or something and they showed up, they were the United States. They're the head of the United States. So if they're dead, that means it's a symbol of the United States being dead. And then their death days have to do with the United States death days. Okay, so and they do this backwards. The 11th day and then the 22nd day is what? They're really the fourth day. So they do one date where you have to combine the numbers. 2 plus 2 is 4, and one day was the pure code. So we have 11th day and the fourth day. And what's 11 times 4 is 44 because of Stinky BO. It's all about him. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. I didn't show that here, but I just do it off the cuff here. But right here, well, again, we have, sorry, 522. So that's the 22nd, which is the 4th. They actually have this in order, but normally it's 11/22 backwards. But it's the 4th, 2 plus 2 is the 4th day and the 11th day. Then we have 5, which is really 7, and then this is really 7. 5 plus 2 is 7 backwards. And then 21, or backwards 12, but it's 21. So we have 522 and 711, 21. And then I'm just telling you, it's right here. Boom. And then they go, so they're standing right here, and all of a sudden the floor just gives out on them, and it's an elevator that's in round shape. And then as soon as it starts going down, I'm like, oh my God, I saw this right away. I'm like, that's the eclipse. That's the eclipse before this on June 10th. Okay, and there's other clues that connect that as well. But, and then also, Stanley Kubrick did a movie, 2001, A Space Odyssey, and 2001 is 21. There's so much in this. I have so much to say with all this, with this movie and both movies and everything, and I can't say it because I can't jam it into. I'm not going to do a 5-hour movie or a 17-hour movie. I mean, seriously, I have so much to say, and I have to limit it because I got to give you some things so this is not 15 hours or whatever. I mean, are you kidding me? It's crazy. I have so much to say. There's so much in this. I can't even say it all. It's, oh my goodness. I had to pick and choose what I could. Then they come down this elevator thing right here. Okay, and then they go into this different world here, and it's the Overlook, the Shining, Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Now, everything is packed with stuff, everything. Okay, the Overlook, then they finally land. You know, they're bending their knees. Boom, they land. Okay, then boom. Okay, just as a reference here, again, 722 and 723. Bam, are you ready? The Overlook. And again, I was going to stray out of the simple ones to get into to show you the exact day, but we have exactly anything you add 9 to stays the same. 723. Are you kidding me? And then Shining is room 237 is the famous room. Okay, where they get seduced by these demons. Anyway, okay, next. Showing on the big screen. So it shows right here, showing on the, and then showing on the big screen. So you can see that's what it says because it goes around the corner over here and then comes back around over here. So showing on the big screen in all uppercase is 239. Again, 9 is September. 23 September is 7. 237 right here. It's 723. Are you kidding me? It's everywhere. And then Stanley Kubrick's The Shining is all right here. It's all right here. Anyway. 22, 3 plus 2 is 5. So we have 5 being the 5th month, 22nd, which is 722. Bam. Okay, then these characters go into this. With computers, they did an exact replica of the movie. This is called the Colorado Room, or the Colorado Lounge, I should say, in the movie. In fact, I did Gematria on that. It's all the numbers. It's insane. The fact is, even in Colorado, and then they even, I'm not even getting into that right at this moment. But here we go. It's a crazy replica, and here they're coming into this. This looks exactly like it. It's just crazy. In fact, these big windows are not in the real. They're not in the real hotel that they use as the outside, but the inside is all a set. Okay, because there's no real, hotel like this. Okay, but anyway, that's whatever. Anyway, here we go. Boom. And then he gets distracted. A ball rolls, just like in the character Danny, a ball rolls to him to get his attention. And then here's this character H. He's finding the ball. He gets distracted from the group, gets taken away from the group. And they're the twins. And by the way, it starts with the twins. Why? Because remember the crescent moon I showed you, which is really, it's not a crescent moon. It's really the eclipse. The eclipse was during what? Gemini. The twins. And so it starts with the eclipse with the twins. And this starts with the twins. I'm telling you, even in the movie, it starts with Danny with the twins. Okay, and so it starts with Gemini. And that is the eclipse that happened on June 10th is in Gemini. It's crazy. Again, with the world standards, Gemini is really a month off. I'm going to get into all that. Okay. And by the way, up here, I didn't show you right here, but right here, this is on L. Okay, this is on L for lobby, because it's the lobby. And then this one's on 2 for the second floor. And I didn't get into this on this slide, but I might show you the next one. And that's 12. L is 12, and 2 backwards is 2021. And then you have the rooms, like 237. On the second floor, but it's every time it shows 221 on the elevator. So that's July 23rd, 2021. It's crazy. Anyway, here we go. So he's distracted, right, by and he sees them, and he goes over to the elevator, and then all his blood pours out, just like in the movie, very similar to the movie. It's crazy. And then this is what really gave me a clue, okay, right here, that this was going on. So again, they do things backwards. So remember, it's 11 and 4, 11:22. 11 is the tsunami. So the tsunami is shown first, 11. This is a tsunami of blood. Again, the tsunami is going to kill millions of people on both coasts of the United States on the 11th and 12th day, which is July 29th and July 30th, I'm saying, okay? I'm guessing, and this is a massive, really educated guess. Okay, this is coming out. Blood wave represents a lot of deaths and everything. It's crazy. And he falls, right? But he's swept through the hallways with this wave, with this river of blood. It's crazy, okay? So then he's trying to get out of it. Okay, and then when I say he, but it's really a she, but I'll just say he for this, whatever, because that's what it comes off as, the character in the avatar. But okay, so then he comes across this. It's shown on the wall, and it says right here, what's right there? It's just like the movie Overlook Hotel, July 4th Ball, 1921. Now this hit me like a ton of bricks. I paused it. I saw this, what this was. I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is the tsunami, and then we have the 4th. Again, the tsunami is the 11. And then the wave is then we have the 4th, or the 22nd. 2 plus 2 is 4. So we have the 4th. And then what is this? It's July 4th plus 1 in the 19, because 19 is 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. Take it with 0. You have plus 1, and then you have 21. July 4th plus 1 is 5th. 21. It's all hidden there. I'm telling you. This is insane. This is insanity how they do this. And not only am I getting the exact dates, I've seen 2021 or some version of it like hundreds of times in these numbers I've been doing. And 2021 is, and by the way, 2021 is 5. July 25th, July is the 5th month, 23rd is 5, and then the year is 2021, which is 5. It's the 555 code I found in iPad Goat, which got me all 555 and 666. The hearts that are shown in iPad Goat on the Antichrist chest, on the chalkboard, all of whatever. There's 3 hearts, and that's upside down W's, and W is 555, and 3 W's is 555 and 666, as I've shown in my videos. Okay, it's just crazy. This unlocked the whole thing. This is the code I believe is completely solved, and it's going to be proven here pretty soon. And I've had so many confirmations, it's off the charts, off the chain. If I were to show you all the about 150 personal confirmations I've gotten from the Lord, involving my friends and all kinds of stuff, you would just, your jaw would be dropping on the floor. And he doesn't want me to show all the things for some different reasons. Some are confirming certain things that I know where I'm going, and some other things that are personal. But I've shared some, and he just wants me to get into this with the world, and that's just what he wants. I do what the Lord shows me, and most people are going to get this and see this. And you notice the blood is on here on July 4th. See the blood on here? It's on July 4th. It's going to be bad. So we have July 4th. Okay, then he grabs the picture. Okay, with his hand. Okay, now listen, I'll just show you how intricate this is, how demonic this is. No human can come up with this. I'm proving. H's metal hand rips picture is 4-7. And the crazy thing about all this is there's different variations into what you can say. Like, you could say different versions of that, and they're all the numbers. Every single one I found. There wasn't one I didn't find that it was this. Okay, I'm not saying there's gonna be, I just don't know what they're intending all the time. But you can easily, some of these things are very easy to figure out, because it's, you just, the first thing you come up with that makes sense, like H's middle hand rips picture. I mean, it's 4-7. I mean, are you kidding me? And then I'm going to go to the exact script, and wait till you see that. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see that. So it's no private interpretation. It's what they actually typed out, exactly what is in the script. It's insane. Wait till you see that. That'll blow your noodle. And if it doesn't blow your noodle, you are blind as a bat. Excuse me, but you are so blind, and you're going to need to be woken up by all this stuff, and that's the purpose of what's going to happen. You're going to be woken up. Hopefully you don't go back to sleep. Some people will. H's middle hand tears picture. Another version of that. 7-1-4. Again, 7/4 or 7, 1 plus 4 is 5. It's both days. They usually do one of the days, or both days they do a lot. It's somehow hidden somewhere. Are you kidding me? There's just no way this could be. No way all these things could add up to this. There's no way. And by the way, there's so many things I could say in every second of the movie, every single little scene, and I can't go into everything. And again, a 15-hour movie or something, a video I could. So right he's getting out of the river of blood, okay, through this door, okay. So H escapes blood, 237, and Francis Bacon, because his name is H, because it's caps. So that infers that Francis Bacon, which has just separate on caps, capital letters, and that's the door he's going through. Is 237. The room is 237. Are you kidding me? Which is July 23rd. And then, or H, how about this? H escapes blood river, because it looks like a river right there. That is 7. Again, sometimes they do put this right in the middle. They mix it up a little bit. 722 plus 1. I'm just saying that's what they do, and it's reinforced by these actual numbers. Reinforce these. That's why I use other gematrias, because they reinforce each other and they show you clues about what they're doing, and they prove. So, for example, this is proven that it means that. I'm telling you, it's right there. Okay, that's what they do. And then also, here's another one. H escapes river of blood is exactly 237. There's no. Look at those 237s. Look at those 23rd. Of July's, and he's going through the door of room 237. I'm sorry, but there it is, and it's got blood. Okay, again, what do we have here? We have July 23rd, or 23rd of July, and then we have July 4th, so it's both days, because that's 5-7, and that's 4-7, the 4th and the 5th day of July. Okay, again, they do encode, and some rarely do they do a straight thing like this. But of course, it's backwards. It's never going to be the 7th floor and 723, because that's too obvious. They do things backwards. 23rd of July backwards, at least. A lot of times upside down and backwards. A lot of times it's a code of a code of a code. When people say, like, for example, the code 322 in Skull and Bones, they go, "Oh, something's going to happen March 22nd." No. Never will they ever, because then people can claim it very easily. They can say, "Oh, see, look, see, that was in the code," and they do it so contrived. So even when it happens, people just would say it. Most people would like, nah, unless they understand what's all behind it. That's why 717 wasn't anything. Okay, and I said it wasn't going to be anything to all the Christians who believed it was going to be anything for about 4 reasons. I have hundreds, thousands of reasons. I'm just saying hundreds conservatively. Thousands of reasons for these time frames I'm talking about. Literally, I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating one bit. Thousands. I cover several in each video, and then I have so many I'm not even sharing for 3 years. Okay, I mean, are you kidding me? And the reason why I'm saying that is because you can rely on Jesus, and I'm giving 100% credit to Jesus. He's the one who's my Lord, my friend, my Savior, my King. He's the one that's given all this to me. When I didn't even want to do it. For many years, I didn't want to do this. He's the reason for all this. So you better put your trust in Him. You have no chance without Him. I'm telling you. You're going to waste your time. He is, right now, He's speaking to you. Look at this evidence. It's phenomenal. That's why He has me do this. It's all Him. And I'm giving Him this glory. That's why I'm saying, this is what sets me apart from anybody else. It's Jesus, and it's the intricacy of these numbers, and it's all the evidence I show. That's why I do a 2-hour plus video sometimes. I mean, are you kidding me? I'm not doing this for my health. I'm doing it for you, all of you, every bit of you. Wake up. And you're going to be forced to wake up very soon. So hopefully you wake up to your benefit somewhat sooner. But at some point, even when this stuff's going on, He's told me most people, it will be after this stuff starts happening, then they'll start waking up in waves of people. Okay, it's just, anyway, here we go. So again, 722, 723 is coded 745. So that's why you have this code right here, but then ultimately it's showing this. This is actually surprisingly revealing the actual day, which is just almost. But you see here, this is 21. See, 21. And again, Stanley Kubrick's movie was 2001, which is 21. And then guess what? A Space Odyssey is July 23rd and 22nd, 23rd. I'm not going to get into that right now. Maybe the next video, because I can't say everything. More things come to mind. By the way, 237 is 2 times 3 times 7, which is 42. What's 42? 42 backwards is 2 4s, as in 44, the 44th press, Stinky B.O. 42 is also marking the Antichrist because it's the Antichrist number, because the Bible says the Antichrist will reign in the tribulation for 42 months. It's in Revelation. It's in the Bible. There's a number of reasons for 42 also, but I'm not getting into every single thing. But a big clue is that it's 2 4s, and Stinky BO is 44, the 44th Prez. He's known by certain numbers. August 4th, 84, 44. He's born on the 216th day of the year, which is 6 times 6 times 6. Anyway, right now I have about 576 solid evidences that are unequivocal that Stinky BO is the Antichrist, and nobody comes even remotely close. Nobody. Okay? If you don't see that by now, and if you don't see this in this video by now, and if you watch my videos, you ain't going to be convinced until he's shown, and then you're going to see he's going to be shining falsely. And guess what? The 144 are going to be shining. That's what this is really saying. The shining. It's saying, when are we going to be shining? It's the good and the bad shining. That's what this actually really means. It's not really... The shining in the movie says basically when this guy named... when the black character named Dick Halloran, which is the crazy numbers. I'm going to get into it somewhere on the second part. Oh my goodness. It's just... Everything is that. He's talking to the boy Danny, and he says, you have the shining, or whatever. It's all what it's saying, is admitting to, is you can communicate with demons, basically, but it doesn't say it completely that. You can hear these voices and whatever, because Danny is a version of the Antichrist. He is completely tapped into demons. Okay, and he can hear the voices of the hotel and everything. And then also his father Jack is also, and they're both types of the Antichrist, Stinky BO, because one will die and one will keep living. And the Antichrist, Stinky BO, is going to be killed on the 7th day, which is July 25th. And then he's going to come back to life days later. Okay, you'll see. You don't believe me? I'm telling you, it's all there. It's all right here. Okay, anyway. Okay. Anyway, it's so creepy. I mean, they took a beautiful... Look at this shot. This is an incredibly beautiful shot. And they just made it demonic as hell. I mean, just like hell. I mean, I'm not just demonic like hell. I mean, literally, these demons that have made this movie through people, it's just phenomenal. It took a completely beautiful shot and made it super darn creepy. I mean, from moment one in this movie, and it's going to an angle sideways a little bit as it flies across, kind of distorts it, and this immediately gave me this feeling of demons following this family, flying. I mean, watch the movie. And especially after my analysis of this, and it'll blow your noggin. I mean, are you kidding me? It's freaky. I mean, none of it scares me, but I understand the psychologicalness of this video and how it's been touted as one of the greatest of all time, because it's completely full. It's nothing but demonic activity, and I'm proving it. You'll see. Okay, so this song is called Dies Irae, which means something, but it's 7-1 and 7-5. Again, the first day in 1, and the 5th day, the 555, July 5th, 2021, right there, bam. And what is this? It means Dies Irae is Latin for the day of wrath. Again, God's going to allow this to happen. The opening words of Latin hymn on the Last Judgment, oh God, ascribed to Thomas Silano, okay, and once performing part of the office for the dead and requiem mass. So it's a mass dirge, basically, and it's a mass for the United States. I'm telling you, 4th and the 5th, July 22nd, 23rd. It's a mass, and Day of Wrath is also July being the 9th month, or September being 7, 4th and 5th, plus 1's 5. Are you kidding me? They're playing a mass in the beginning of this movie, and most people have no idea what it really is, okay? And then there's this little bug. It's a yellow bug. Again, these demons are flying over, and they look at us like little bugs. And there's a little yellow bug. Yellow bug is, believe it or not, see, the Lord's given me the sight, and He gives me words of knowledge all the time, and the sight that I need to see this. This is phenomenal. Yellow bug, He's like, that's a yellow bug. I'm like, what? I looked it up. 23rd of July, 2021. How many times have I showed this? And I'm going to show more of this exact thing in English Sumerian, and then, this is the simple one, and then times 6. The exact same one, but times 6. So it's 23rd of July, 2021. Are you kidding me? That is impossible! In so many ways I've shown this. In so many ways. It's impossible. And then to keep showing it, keep showing it, keep showing it, keep showing it. Better wake up. I'm telling you, for your own sake. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. I'm safe and secure, and I know where I'm going. and it's going to be awesome in a way. But I'm concerned about you. I'm this walking dichotomy of someone who's terrified for others. I'm terrified for you. You have no idea what you're going to go through. No idea. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen a lot of things. Lord's given me, and then He's given me also sights of incredible glory. You have no idea. Come now. Time's almost up. It's not a coincidence. I'm doing this a day before. And it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be super major on the first day. But by the 22nd, 23rd, my friend M.A. said it was going to be heart-stopping. And that's actually from the Bible. Their hearts will fail them. But she's got the exact word heart-stopping. You don't even know. People that think they know, they don't know. Unless you've seen visions of it, like I have in dreams, you have no clue. The chaos, the incredible terror that's going to roast through your hearts. Unless you're completely in Christ, it's not going to bother you. It won't bother me, not one bit. I know whose I am, and I've been through hell and back for 30 years. I've had so many things happen to me that the Lord saved me from, and it will be about. I'll be happy in a sense, not for people. No, that kills me. I mean, that kills me when I think about it. Literally every seriously. But for me, I'm just walking that kind of, I mean, I'm terrified for others, but then I'm so overstatically can't wait to be with Jesus. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see my brothers and sisters. I cannot wait to come back and fight. That's in the Bible. And again, the scriptures I'm going to provide in the description box. It's in the Bible. Okay, it's in the Bible. I've studied the Word for over 30 years. It's in the Bible. The Lord's led me to the scriptures that have been kind of concealed in Old Testament and New Testament to show the multiple raptures, to show the children are taken, the exact innocent. The innocent of this world are be taken. That's a righteous God. If you don't know that, you don't know the righteous God like I do. You need to know. You need to know what's in the Bible. A righteous God would not put wrath on innocent children. Period. Okay, anyway, man, I'm emotional right now because this is so emotional. What's about to come? Okay, again, they're going through this. Again, beautiful scenery, but brum, brum. I mean, are you kidding me? Okay, so here it is flying and kind of sideways, kind of going in funky. Again, it's really creepy the way they do this. It really is a psychological thriller. I mean, even the axe stuff and all that, not a big deal. The psychologicalness of this is kind of trippy. Okay, a Stanley Kubrick film. Okay. A Stanley Kubrick film is 7/5. Wow, what a shock. Okay, July 5th. And then release date was May 23rd. Again, if you look at, get rid of the 9, and then 8 plus 1 is 9, so get rid of any 9s. May 23rd stands alone, and that is May being the 5th month is July 23rd. And then we have, of course, 7/5 is July. 2 plus 3 is 5. Are you kidding me? Bam. And then Jack. Okay, so make this point. That's phenomenal. Okay, the two main characters, Jack is Jack Nicholson and Jack Torrance. Is that a coincidence? No. Because what confirms that it's not a coincidence is Danny. Danny is Danny Lloyd, the actor, and Danny Torrance, the character. So Jack and Danny, the actors, have the same exact names as the characters, Jack and Danny Torrance. When has that ever happened? Give me one example that you can think of where that's ever happened. The two main characters have the exact same name. I'm sure it's happened before, but it's super, super duper rare. Why? And they both have a direct relationship. And I'm going to talk about that in a second in the movie. Okay, are you kidding me? And then look, Jack Nicholson was completely handpicked. Not only is the same name, okay, but he is handpicked to be 5/1, July 1st, as far as symbolically the 1st, and then July 11th, the 11th day, is his last letter code. So J and N is first letter code 5/1, and KN is 5/11. Are you kidding me? And then look at his name. So they're saying 5/1 is 7/1. 3 plus 4 is 7/1. It's basically saying that 5/1 is 7/1, and then 5/11 right here, and then we have is 7, and the opposite to the other tsunami day is 12, backwards 12. They're doing it a different way. So 5/11 is 7/12. But same day. I mean, same. It just depends on what time zone you're in when the tsunami hits. That's it. Whether it's the 11th day or the 12th day. Otherwise, it could be simultaneous, same time. Okay. Anyway, sorry, crying. Man, I'm emotional, and I'm sorry if you don't like it. Just deal with it or go somewhere else, okay? Because this is serious stuff. This is serious stuff, and I care deeply about people. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. And I care deeply about following Jesus. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this and wasting my time. If I'm wasting my time, but I'm not. You know how many people... I've had many people come to the Lord through this channel, mostly through emails, and there's credible stories, and I'm thankful to be a part of it because I'm just doing what the Lord's showing me to do. And if you supported me financially or any other way by comments or whatever, you're part of it too. So God bless you for doing that, because this is going to make a difference. It's going to make more of a difference. The Lord showed me that thousands of people will come after this stuff started happening because people have been shown and told that this is going to happen in my videos and such. So I'm telling you, you'll see. Okay, Volkswagen Beetle is 144 because 9, get rid of 9, is 54. 1 plus 4 is 5. And again, July 4th. Okay, remember? Okay, yellow is crazy. There's so much to yellow. But 9-4, July 4th. Volkswagen, 9-4. What a shock, 9-4. And then Beetle, 9-4. Yellow Volkswagen Beetle, separate and together, is 9-4 or 5-4, July 4th. Are you kidding me? And then look, yellow, first and last letter code, YW is 723. Volkswagen, first letter code, 522. Again, July 22nd, July 23rd, just different ways. Beetle is 2 5s or 5-5, which is July 5th. Are you kidding me? Hopefully you see that. It's off the chain, okay? Then this is the actual place, which is called, it's the actual building right here, which none of the internals are just like the movie. But, and you'll see that in a second. But this actually is on Mount Hood, Oregon. It's called the Timberline Lodge. And that Timberline Lodge, Mount Hood, Oregon, exactly is 4, 6 plus 1 is 7. 4, 7. I mean, this just goes and goes. And it's in everything. I challenge you, look at this movie and go to Gematrinator.com, and then plug in, go to ciphers at the top, and then plug in whatever things you want from the movie, and you'll see it. It's everything. I mean, I'm not just claiming this. I always show all the numbers right here. I mean, all the numbers are shown right here, what they actually add up to. It's crazy. Okay, and then cars. Cars is 42. Well, it just happens to be from this point to this point, all the exact cars right here, all the cars in the parking lot, there are 42 cars. And cars is 42 because that's the number for the antichrist. 42 months, it'll be in power, and then backwards is 2 4s, a stinky BO. No, it's not a coincidence, because guess what? Timberline, and that's the whole name of it. It's because it's Timberline Lodge, Mount Hood, Oregon. Timberline is 978. What's 978? What's 978 right here? Stinky BO. That's a coincidence? I don't think so. Man, you believe in a lot of coincidences if you believe that. Okay, so the interview in the movie, the interview is 4/7. 4th of July. Are you kidding me? That's in the movie. He goes for the interview. And then where he walks in right here, okay, he's got the windows to his back, so it's kind of the front center of the fake hotel, really, because it doesn't match up. These don't match up. The outside of the hotel doesn't match up with this inside at all. But anyway, if you go and he's walking through here, and he's going to go into this office right here, okay. So this is kind of the center of the hotel and towards the front. And it's an impossibility what he's going to run into, because when you watch the whole movie, when Danny goes down the hall and everything, and he goes all around here, the hotel has quite the depth from the rest of the movie when you watch it. If you pay attention at all, like I have, I paid very close attention to this movie. Okay, and I don't care about a horror movie. Okay, I don't watch horror movies. I only watch this. Again, I saw most of it. I don't think I saw all of it when I was a teenager, because I was at a drive-in theater and I was going on a date, and there was other friends and stuff, so I was kind of distracted by stuff. And I watched it in a drive-in movie theater, whatever, back way long time ago, 30 years ago, whatever it was, more than 30 years ago. And so I don't remember a lot of it. And I don't think I even remember seeing all of it, and I wasn't even sure. But as I'm diving into this movie again for a long time after, I'm going to each frame, and I'm just seeing the Lord showing me all these different hidden things, and I can't even cover most of it. I mean, really, in whatever video I do, because it's just so much time would be taken. Anyway, this doesn't match up. This office is impossible. I mean, the depth of this whole thing, you'll see what I mean. Just watch. I'm just telling you ahead of time. Okay, because the depth of this, even if he were to walk in here, which he didn't, where he walks in, it just doesn't jive with anything. I mean, it just doesn't jive with anything whatsoever, but that's what they use as the front. This thing is not deep at all. I mean, it's not deep at all. But in the movie, it's very deep, and the all the rooms are right here, and then the meeting rooms and restaurant are right here. Okay, on this side, all the rooms are just one long row, and then there's three. And then if you watch Danny go into, he turns and he left and right and goes in a loop, and it's different times when he's on his big wheel kind of trike thing. It's not really a big wheel; it's just some kind of trike, 70s looking trike thing. Okay, so anyway, it just doesn't match up. But I'm just trying to make a point here that this office, which would basically be, but on this would make more sense. But the hotel that you're actually in the movie is really deep. Okay, and the rooms go like this and like this, probably at least in a funky multiple S shape or lightning shape, or I mean all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so hopefully that makes sense. I'm just kind of butchering it right now, but whatever. Okay, this is the actual timberline. I mean, look how all this wood and everything. Look at this, the restaurant thing. It's just, it doesn't look like this interior at all. See, this is, and it's got brown and white and whatever, and then certain areas are this color, and I'm gonna get into that in a second. Okay, but here he is going to the office, and there's a window. I mean, he's literally at the front of the. There's a window. This is an impossible office. Impossible office is 723. And remember what 7978 is exactly in English Sumerian? Barack Hussein Obama. Yep, that's right. And it's 714. Impossible office, because this is an impossible office. Completely impossible, according to the rest of the movie. Okay, and that sticks out. And why? Because it's a window. Because it's a wooden, white paned window, which is 523 backwards. Are you kidding me? Or it's a wooden white pane window in triagonal, just to make a point. It's 223, which is all 2 months and 23 days into the Elite's year, which is 523. Or it's also 723, or 2 plus 7 is 923. Do you see how this is? Hopefully that makes sense. It's crazy. And then look, if I just do white pane window, it's Septem 723. Or how about this? White pane window again is 7, what? 7, 3 plus 4 is 7, backwards 4 plus 1. That's just a chance, all these different versions? I mean, no, I don't think so. Okay, so he shakes Mr. Ullman's hand, okay? And Stuart and Jack shake hands. I mean, I'm telling you, you do everything in here, and it's all dramatic. There wasn't anything that wasn't. And I did so very different variations and stuff, and I just can't show everything. On everything, because it just take too long, and I'm gonna only go so far in this movie before I get to this script thing, and then it's just not that, it's just so much. Okay, here we go. And Stuart and Jack shake hands also is what? Boom, look. 9 plus 8 is 17. Okay, through 13, and 9 plus 8 is 17. Then you add the 3 and the 4 together, and you got 7, 4, 1. July 4th plus 1. Okay, and July 4th plus 1. July being the 5th month. It's all, see how they relate to each other? And this is the reverse full reduction of English, and this is the times 6 version of English, but they both relate to the simple English. I mean, seriously, crazy. And that, again, that's 147. And that's, so again, July 4th plus 1, July 4th plus 1, in a different way in the code, July being the 5th month. Crazy. And then he literally said, just so I could tie this in, and this makes it completely shocking, again, I'm going to use this. He says, this is my secretary, Susie. The exact phrase, 723. I mean, backwards. Are you kidding me? Nope. Sorry. Okay, so here it is. Again, this is office, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then would you like some coffee? He offers him, how many interviews have you been in where they offered you coffee? I'm sure there are some out there. I've never been offered coffee, and I've been in a lot of interviews. In my life, I had over 50 jobs because the Lord had me go different places for different people for different reasons, from a lot of my own learning and changing of my heart and stuff, but also to minister to different people and things and heal people and all kinds of stuff, crazy stuff over the years. And I've been through just a lot of stuff, if you think about it. And I've never been offered coffee. And it's only shown in this because of the Gematria. Okay. Would you like some coffee? Is 923. Again, September 23rd, 723. I'm telling you, the amount of 723s you can see in this video, especially towards the end, is going to blow your noggin. And then right here, again, we have 74. And so we have 71 and 74 or 75. It's just different ways they do it. Okay. It's just crazy. It's right there. Bam. Okay, it's also could be July 1st and July 4th. I mean, crazy. And then would you like some is 522. Okay, remember that. Okay, and then coffee. Here we go again. Remember the one with the yellow bug? 23rd of July, 2021. So it's the subject of he's asking if you want some coffee. So would you like some? And then coffee. Again, they split it up. And as I'm showing different phrasing, they'll use a whole long phrase. I'm going to show you here coming up. Whole long phrase. And each part is adding up. And I've showed you already the, yellow Volkswagen, Beetle, or, would you like some? And then coffee. The coffee is the subject. And so that is, I mean, are you kidding me? 23rd of July, all this is impossible. And for it to keep going and going, every single thing I show you, every time it's like you're using, let's say we use some number and it's 1 in a million chance. Some of these are going to be a 1 in a million chance. Every time I show you some new thing on the next scene, it's adding 3 more zeros or another zero. Then you have just a massive amount of 1 with a massive amount of zeros after it because it just keeps happening. It's compounding upon itself. That the fact that this would keep happening once after, and I'm not skipping anything as far as the numbers go. I have skipped a couple things here and there just to make more certain points on certain things, and I'm whatever. But the point is there's nothing that is not it. There's nothing. That's not one thing, and that's for that to happen. That's massive super spiritual energy, demonic intelligence, and no human can come up with this. Not even close. No, it's nobody that smart at all. Not even a fraction of its intelligence that this would take, and to make it one of the most popular movies ever. You'd have to really mess it up if you're going to try to throw a bunch of things into it. Okay, now here, and then it goes back to so he's in this office with this guy, and then goes back to this scene he says Denver, but there's a reason why he says Denver. This character Ullman says Denver, because Denver is 68, and if you scribe out these numbers, because 4 plus 5 is 8, and then 1 plus 8, this is 18, is 9. So you can get rid of these. So you have 5/22/5 or July 22nd, 2021. And I'm telling you, it's right there. And then Denver 9/4 is, of course, obviously, is July 4th. But then here, if you swipe out the 9 right here, 1 plus 3 plus 5, you have 5/22 is 9/22. It's all there. But it's really Boulder, Colorado. Because it's unmistakable, these foothills. I know the foothills. I know Boulder. It's Boulder, Colorado. Okay, so, and then why is it Boulder, Colorado? Because we have July 4th plus 1. And we also have this crazy code of the 245th anniversary of the United States. That's another crazy code, which it brings another timeline as far as it's another way of doing 2021 or something like that. Because the 245th anniversary of the United States, which is on July 4th, is in July. And so we're in July still. And it's going to happen in July on the 245th month, or 245th anniversary of United States birth, okay, which is in the month of July. And that's what it's showing. And it pops up many times. And I already know that's what it is. And that was in my friend Aaron's dream of 2 fingers up with this guy named Stuart. And there's a guy named Stuart in this, Stuart Ullman, and anyway, I'll get into that in a second. And then he points to the 4 and the 5 on his watch in my brother Aaron's dream. 2 fingers up and then 4 and the 5. Are you kidding me? Because it's the month of the 245th anniversary of the United States. July of 2021 is. Crazy. And then look, apartments. Let me go back. So we have apartments at the foothills. Okay, that's the scene here. Apartments at the foothills is, again, this is the tsunami day, 7/29, but it's an exact day. There's a reason why I'm showing this. The exact day of the 29th of July, and that is the tsunami day. And there's other numbers to support July 4th and everything, but I just wanted to make a point there. Okay, then we have this thing over here. You see what this is? What is that? It's a basketball hoop. I'll just show you that. I can't point out everything. I'll show you certain things why that's there. There's a basketball hoop because basketball hoop in English ordinal and reverse ordinal is 9/4, July 4th, and then it's also July 23rd, which is because September is 7 again. I'm going to say this a few times, then I'm going to stop saying it. July 23rd. Or it's also, guess what? It's let's do it this way. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's go July 4th, 23, because you can knock off the 9. What's 23? 2021. 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So it's July 4th, 2021, or it's both July 4th and July 23rd, July 4th and July 5th. I mean, are you kidding me? There's no way this could be. No way. And here, I'm going to show you something else that's impossible. Okay, so this is the car. I just pulled up the car. I found what the car is really fast. I never even heard. I've seen this car before, but I've never heard of what it was. I didn't know specifically what it was. But I just picked out this car because I know it's right in the front. It's most obvious. Most of these things are covered up. And I don't know what this car is. I'm sure if I looked at it and what this car is, it probably would be, because that's what everything they do is crazy. But this one's the most obvious, right in the front, and that's what this car is, because I pulled it up and I made sure it is this exact same car, and it's a black Chevrolet Monza Spider. It's the full name of it, and reverse single reduction and single reduction. So single reduction and then the exact reverse of it. So see how they have a relationship to each other? It's July 1 plus 3 is 4, July 4th or September 4, 2021. Are you kidding me? There's no way. I'm telling you, it's all programming you, believe it or not. Boom. Okay, next scene. So that's where they were staying, at the apartment on the foothills. Okay, here they are. This is Lloyd Torrance. Okay, I just want to show you this relationship. Lloyd Torrance, 947474. Okay, and then Wendy, just to show another example, what I mean, Wendy is what? Wendy is, check this out, Wendy is 7-4 and then 5-5-23. 1 plus 4 is 5. July 5th, 23 is 2021. So 7-4 and 7-5, and they both share the same year. Or you can go this way. You can go this way. You can go 7-4 and so July 4th and 23rd of July, and then 5's in the middle. So we have 7-4-5, July 4th, 2021, or 23rd of July, 2021, because 1 plus 4 is 5, and 2021 is 5. It's just crazy. And she's also 7-1, the first day, July, and the first day. Incredible. Just not on the charts. Wendy is reading. That's what she's doing. Is 7-5. Or 1 times 5-7 is 5-7. CKBO, he's Mr. 57, because he's also 7-5. That's his birthday. And I mean, that's when he's going to be, one of the days he's going to be birth is July 5th. Okay, or 1 times 5-7 is 5-7, which is 7-5. Okay, and then 2021 English in reverse, 7-5 2021 English in the reverse of it. Again, there's another 2021. It just keeps popping up, and I've learned also in the last several months this relationship with these two types of gematrias that are directly related, because this is it and this is reverse of it. They have the month and day and then the year. It just, I'm telling you. And here, let's keep going. Wendy is reading, which is also what? 1 plus 6. Again, they sometimes have a little bit scrambled. You can either do 1 times 326 is 326. And what's 326? 6 months and 23 days into the year is July 23rd on the count. I call it the count. 6 months have passed, so June has expired, and then 23 days in July is July 23rd. Or you can see how it's also scrambled. It's 1 plus 6 and then 23. Okay, they do that too sometimes. Scramble a little bit. But it's all the numbers are there. Okay, and what is she reading? She's reading The Catcher in the Rye. So more specifically, let's talk about now Catcher in the Rye. So we have two things. We have well, let's just do it this way. So we have the first day, 5/19, or July being the 5th month, 19th, and then get rid of anything you add 9 to, say it's the same. So that's 21. July 19th, 21. Okay, I mean, are you kidding me? Just wow. Okay, let's keep going. She's also drinking coffee, which is 5/22, July 22nd. And then she's also, I don't know, I got this kind of, sometimes this freaks out a little bit and does this and that, this restart it. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Was that something? Anyway, 5, that's crazy. Look at this. I mean, literally did this, this thing freaks out once in a while and does it. And that's 7-5 and 5-7 because you take away the 9. That's great. See, the Lord does this stuff all the time. So Wendy is reading The Catcher in the Rye and drinking coffee. It's July 22nd. Again, a lot of times they put this, like, July is right in the middle of the 22nd. Okay, they do this all the time. Or 5's right in the middle. This also proves that. See that? How these prove each other out? That is 5/22 is 7/22, because 5 is July really to the elites, and then July to us is the 7th month. But look, Wendy is reading The Catcher in the Rye and drinking coffee. And that's July 22nd? I don't think so. That's not. Or how about this? Again, Wendy is reading The Catcher in the Rye and drinking coffee is also 4/7. Let's take away the 9. I mean, seriously. And then look it up here. I put these up here because this whole thing's got 49 letters, which is again 7-4. And we also have the 11th day. We have 7-4 and 7-11. I mean, again, there's no way the intricacies of this can be come up with by a human being. I'm proving it. If you can't see that, you are blind as a bat. Okay? You need to think about this. You need to ponder this. You need to ponder the impossibility of this. If you care about truth whatsoever, if you don't care about truth, then fine. You know, if you don't care about your life, then fine. If you don't care about your family, then fine. If you don't care about anything that really matters, about God, about the Lord Jesus, about anything else, then fine. Do whatever you want. Okay? You're free will. You're a free will being. Do what you want. But if you want to do something that's beneficial for you and your family and any of your friends or anything like that, you will look at this and you will consider it and you will realize what I'm telling you. Or not. Okay, so yellow laundry basket right here. Even is mustard yellow and all this other stuff I could get into. I'm not going to. Yellow laundry basket is July 4th. And again, the 245th day anniversary of the United States on July 4th is this month still. Okay? And I'm telling you, that's what this is. 245th anniversary of the United States. It was on July 4th. It was still in the same month. It's going to happen this month. Or the symbol of this day, 7-4, which is 722. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay? I'm proving it. Sorry. Yellow laundry basket is also, again, it just keeps going. It keeps going. 7-4 plus 1 is 7-5. I mean, okay. Bam. And then right here, even, let me show you this. There's so many things I point out, but I can't show everything, like I said. White salt and pepper shakers on shelf right here is 522. July 22nd. I mean, seriously. Oh, oops. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes, I got so much I'm doing sometimes. Okay, here we go. So this is where he first introduces Tony. Who's Tony? The little demon, because he is got the shining, right? He's talking to demons. He's talking to this little demon. And how do you know that? Because later the demon in his finger is telling that he communicates with his finger, is telling him the future. Oh, your father got the job already and everything, and he's going to come home and he's going to tell you and all this. So because he doesn't know the future, but that demon can tap into other demons. This is how this stuff works with mediums and such, false mediums and all this kind of stuff. They tap that demon to tell other demons, and then the other demons can tell him what just happened somewhere else. So it's not really telling the future, just telling what happened somewhere else. He's like, oh, I'm the devil. I mean, anyway, so Tony is 7-4. He's also what? First and last letter code TY 225. So 7-4, like I've said many times, July 4th is 225, or July 5th month, 2 plus 2 is 4. First and last letter code. And then Tony is also, surprisingly, because it's a name with a capital letter, 7-4 plus 1, July 4th. I mean, there's no way this could happen. And I'm proving it by just using the English Gematria as the more simple and basic ones and its offshoots, not all the other ones. Okay, and it's hitting every single time. We're hitting. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, seriously. Okay, and here it goes. It's just more. One after the other after the other. Are you ready? Bam. So then, well, I already showed you that. Okay. Sandwich. The fact that he even has a sandwich is, again, July 1 plus 3 is 5. Or it's also 1 times 35, which is 3 5s is July 5th, 2021. 555. I mean, it's just so many things. There's milk on the counter. There's even yellow and red right here. I'm not getting everything. Milk is 4th of July right here. 4th of July, 5th month. Baseball. There's a baseball back here. Even if it was a softball, it's still the same numbers. Baseball is 5-4, July 4th. And then look, stack of books is 4-7. I mean, everything is. Am I not proving it? And you can go look yourself. I absolutely challenge you and throw down the gauntlet to you. Go check it out yourself, and you will see. Okay, you'll see every single thing in here is this. Okay, and so how would it be that I basically come up with this system that of over time of these years and these numbers and everything, instead of what it would be ahead of time, and then I go to this movie and everything is what I've said. It's just either it is what I've said it is, or I'm getting spiritual energy tapped into the Lord Jesus. That's it. There's no other option. There's no other option. It's either designed by the devil, like I've said, the enemy, intricately, or well, it'd be either way. I'd say it this way. Okay, it's either I'm getting from the Lord and he's showing me, and demons did this, or I'm a god. I mean, there's no other explanation. or I would know this stuff. I can see through whatever on myself. No, it's Jesus showing me what demons are doing. I don't know if that makes sense. It just, there's no other possibility because this is too intricate. So this guy, this new guy comes in named Bill Watson. His name is distributed anyway. So we got Jack Torrance is 4'7", and Bill Watson is not only 7'1", which is the first day, but it's also the 143rd day of the year, which is May 23rd or July 23rd, maybe in the 5th month. I'm going to say that a bunch of times. Maybe I'll stop saying it. I don't know. Then red book. There's a red book on the table just to point out a few things. Even wood panel refrigerators. I mean, I'm not going to throw that in there right now, but that's it. Everything in here is. It's crazy. Red book is, again, July or 5/22. And it's July 4th and 5th right here, as I've shown you. Red book. And why am I just making this up as a red book? It's literally called Red Book. To confirm what I already knew it was. It literally says Red Book on it. I mean, wow. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Next. Jack and Bill shake hands. This is phenomenal. 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 or 237, just like the room. 23rd of July, because 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. 237. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, you should be getting it by now. If you haven't, I'm gonna really blow your noggin here in a little bit, very soon. Look at that, boom! Are you kidding me? Bam! And then this guy is Kennedy. I mean, he's not really Kennedy, but he looks like a Kennedy. He's got the face. He's got a big face like Ted Kennedy. He looks he's got the hair of John F. Kennedy. I mean, a lot of the Kennedys. He looks like Kennedy. I mean, that's indisputable. He just looks like Kennedy, and he's wearing red, white, and blue. Okay, red and white, white shirt with red stripes, red tie, and that's all Gematria. I'm not gonna cover everything. I mean, literally, all this is little. I forget this American flag. That is, he is Kennedy. Why? Because Kennedy originally said they were going to go to the moon, and then Stanley Kubrick actually helped fake the MOON landing and everything else, because he did 2001 in 68 and the moon landing was in 69. I mean, all this stuff. I'm not getting into all that. That would be in part 2. And it literally admits it and shows it in this movie. And I'm going to show you how intricately that is on part 2 if I completely get it out in time. So it's phenomenal. But that's Kennedy. Okay, that's Kennedy, I'm telling you. Also because of his death, and I'm going to show that in a second. That's Kennedy because he's a president. Red, white, and blue. Also 4th of July. And 4th of July, you put out a flag. So a lot of people put a flag out on 4th of July because it's red, white, and blue and all this stuff, right? He is Kennedy. And he just, look at him. I mean, he looks like a Kennedy. He just does. They picked the perfect guy for this. Okay, Stuart Ullman also. Let me show you how this connects to Kennedy in a few ways. Stuart Ullman is, and again, I'm pulling out this to make a point. Again, what is this? Okay, you see this? Boom. John Fitzgerald Kennedy is 1398. 9 plus 8 is 17. So 1317 is what this is. Stuart Ullman is 1317. There's more things, but I would take too long. I don't have to share everything. Boom. Okay, and even more. Kennedy died on November 22nd, 1963. Okay. The movie is 2 hours and 26 minutes long. Why is that important? Because if you take 226, I'm using digital just to show you very easily. You take 226, and then everything they do in these movies is all by purpose, especially a movie like The Shining. This has definitely got purpose. Why? Because if you take 226, put it upside, you just like this, spin it upside down and backwards, you get 922, and November 22nd is 922. And then if you go right here, you knock out the 6 and the 3. 6 plus 3 is 9, and the 9, any of the 9s right here, you have 1 left. Knock that out, you have 1 left. Plus 1 is September or July 22nd plus 1. In Kennedy's death is the death of the United States because he is a president. He represents the head of the United States. He represents the United States, or the red, white, and blue. America's, the flag represents that, and his death represents the death of the United States. I'm telling you, believe it or not, as Jack would say. Jack. That was Jack Palance. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Jack and Jack. Anyway, wow, Jack. Okay, so, and then look at office color. Any of you that know colors, and it's so crazy because I had a job renovating hotels a few years ago, and I made really good money. And the Lord told me to stop and start telling people about what's coming. Because I do what the Lord shows me. I was on track for making over 100 grand the next year. Yeah, it's fun, but I was happy to do what the Lord showed me to do, and do something else. But I renovated hotels, so I know all the stuff in the hotels. And then here's another thing: I was a graphic designer, so and I know, and I've dealt with colors quite a bit and everything. And I went to college for graphic design and things, so I know about this stuff. The office color. And I immediately picked it out because I know colors. And I also have a rare thing called color memory. Most men can't even, or a lot of men, they say they're colorblind, and they're really not. They just don't want to deal with it. But some men are colorblind. But I have color memory. I could look at a color and then remember it later and go, oh, that was that color. And I have color memory. It's a really rare thing. And just because I just have that certain gifts with things like that. So this color is what I knew what it was right away, and I looked it up, and that's what it was. And I'm going to show you this same color. That's again the whole office, and then certain parts like the reception is this parts of this color because it's all gematria, and I'm going to prove it to you. See that color right there as well. Okay, see this color is salmon, and salmon just happens to be 7-4. What a coinky dink. Yeah, this is all, nothing to see here. Just, turn off the video right now. I'm just a quack. I don't know what I'm talking about. I make up stuff. I mean, I'm like a lot of my critics, thousands of critics that I've had to block. I'm insane. I deserve to be attacked and my family killed. I mean, some critics have said, because I'm presenting the truth that's obvious as heck. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, seriously, wake up, people. Dark salmon color. Look at how that is exactly. I knew what it was. I'm telling you, the Lord gives me words of knowledge and stuff all the time, but I just knew it. Boom, dark salmon color. And that's all these numbers. You won't believe this. Dark salmon color. And even this number right here for the hex number is crazy. So here, let me explain. Salmon, like right here, 7-4, is also first and last letter code 5-19, the first day, July 19th, the first day. Are you blown away yet? You should be, because I am always. Every single time out of about 150 personal confirmations I've been given, every time I'm blown away, I'm just like, Lord, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you make a license plate that exactly spells out the day, July 22nd, 2020? How do you do that? I'm not going to show you that one because he doesn't want me to. But I have it, and I've shown many things. I've shown, and it should be enough for you. This should be enough for you. I mean, so many things. I can't even say so many things. I mean, stuff that is just freakish. Made me cringe, made me goosebumps all over my body. And you think I would be used to it by now? Nope. And he told me through my friend M.A. that he's not done messing with me yet. That was like over a week ago. He's not done messing with me because and it's funny. It's awesome. I'm so thankful. Okay, boom. Dark salmon is also, okay, again, 4th of July, everything else, 4th of July, dark salmon right here. Let's get deeper. That's the number for the dark salmon. And what number is that? Well, check it out. It is just amazingly, it just happens to be E is 5, 6 plus 7 is 13, 1 plus 3 is 4, and then 8 is separated as 1. July 4th, July being the 5th month, 4th plus 1, July 5th, is in this color, which is 7-4 and 4-5, is more specifically the dark salmon color. Are you kidding me? Just this should blow your mind. I mean, the fact that all this matches up, and I'm going to keep going. Look at this. In RGB color space, just to explain this, hex number E99678, also known as dark salmon, is composed of 94.1% red, 58.8% green, and these are all the numbers. There's just no way that could be. Look, let me show you. So this one right here is 7 plus 8 is 15. So we have 415, which is 5/4, July 4th, and that's a slash, or it's 5, 1 plus 4 is 5/5, July 4th and 5th. Or July being 9th month is again /4, July 4th, /4 or July 5th. Blah, 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 blah. Can I talk? And then right here, this one is 8 plus 8 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7, so that's 5/7. That's Syncobio's Mr. 57, but it's also July 5th. And it's all in the color. All this intricacy is in the color because demons are in every aspect of life. And then they pull from what they already coded to this other coded thing. You mean, seriously,
Use your brain. You cannot explain this any other way. It does not make sense unless some higher intelligence figured this out. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, man, you need a checkup from the neck up and a heart check because your heart is ultimately blinding your mind. That's what the Bible actually says. The heart is the central thing of life, and if it's blinded, it's because of what has been done to you. Okay? And you better check yourself for your own good. I'm just telling you. Okay, so this, and then he's in the interview, and then they do these long transitions. He does this long transitions for messages. And so that's showing that Jack is Danny. He's transitioned from the office into the apartment in Boulder, okay? And it's transitioning to Danny. So Jack is Danny. Why is Jack Danny? Let me show you a couple other things. Jack means supplanter. The actual name Jack means supplanter. To supplant somebody means to take, to trick. For example, Jacob in the Bible was a supplanter of Esau. He took away his birthright by being sneaky, okay? And the enemy is going to take away our birthright to this United States by being sneaky. So he is the Antichrist. He is the supplanter. And then he's also Danny. These are both the same because one's going to die, one is going to escape death. That is, the Antichrist dies, and then he also escapes death by coming back to life. It's just, this is very intricate, peoples. So another way, what's Danny? Danny is a couple things. Danny is from the tribe of Dan. Tribe of Dan is the Antichrist is from the tribe of Dan. Dan also means in Hebrew judge, and Danny comes from Daniel, which means judge of God or God's judgment, which is God's judgment. Being the Antichrist being the supplanter. The supplanter is God's judgment. You can't make this stuff up. I can't. Only demons can make this stuff up and have this transition because they're both the same person in a sense. So he's really tapped into this demon. He's about to do red rum, and all this stuff in the movie. And he's the one that goes crazy and starts killing. I mean, they're both the same person. Now I'm going to show you something else. So is Dopey. See this Dopey character? This is from the Seven Dwarfs. This is actually Dopey, and I'm going to show you in a second. That is Dopey. I'm a Dopey. Okay, right? Okay. He's Dopey. Man, my arm's getting tired holding my phone. Ugh. Fingers hurt. Okay, bam. And how much time? Okay, I'm an hour and a half. Okay. A little over an hour and a half. Crazy, man. This is a long video. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so it's pointing to Dopey, and then guess what? In another scene, he's gone. Another scene. So here he is. Dopey is right there. And that's my reason. So what happened? Why? Because Dopey disappeared. And what's Dopey disappeared? I mean, seriously, every single thing is something. July 23rd, actually. 5-4 plus 5. This is 5-4 and 5-5 right here, as I was showing you. 5/23, July 23rd, July 23rd, July 23rd. I mean, are you kidding me? And then what's this one? That's Stinky B.O. I'm just going to show you right there. There it is. Barack Hussein Obama again. Again, it's all over the movie, not to mention 66s so many times. I'm going to show you some of those. And then again, 7-1-4, 7-5, and 7-4 right here. Boom. And again, I'm trying not to explain everything because I've done it already. And then boom, Dopey disappeared. Oh, I don't know why. I know why. So don't worry about it. Dopey disappeared is also exactly when Dopey's going to disappear. Dopey is the Antichrist. Again, I'm going to show you why he's Dopey. Because he's going to disappear on July 23rd. That's exactly what day I'm saying. The 7th day, or 2 plus 5 is 7. July 23rd, or 7-7. Because he's 7-7 or 2 sevens. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And he wants to go to 7-7-7, which is godlike status. So 7/25 is July 25th. Dopey is going to disappear. Why is he Dopey? Because Dopey is, in English Gematria, it's again 5-2-5. Remember, 7 is really 5. 5 is July is the 5th month. 25, July 25th. July 25th, also, boom, right here. It's also, so in Dopey is 25th of July, in July being 5th month. And then we also have the 7th of July, 2021. Exactly backwards. We have the 25th of July is the 7th day of July, 2021. All in this name. I'm telling you, believe it or not. Think about that for a minute. And I'm going to move on. Pause it or something if you want to think about it for a minute. It's crazy. There's no way this could be. So he's Dopey. He's also 42. Again, there's 42. Again, remember the 42 cars? And cars is 42. Because 42 is 2 4s backwards, or 44. And again, remember, Stuart Ullman was wearing red, white, and blue because it represents a president. And then look at this. See, that's 42, represent a president of 2 4s hidden, but it's also another president, the 42nd president, which I will show you in a second. We also have white stars down here. There's a lot of things I can point out, and we can't point out every single thing. White stars down on his arm, on his shirt. White stars is 142. 1 times 42 is 42. Or it's also 2 5s, which is July 5th. It's both. It's crazy. It's also the 142nd day of the year again, which is May 22nd or July 22nd. May or July being the 5th month. 142nd day of the year. Are you kidding me? The 142nd day of the year is May 22nd or July 22nd? Because July is the 5th month elites. Are you kidding me? Bam, he's going red rum, red rum. And so also, because this is a president, this is a representative president, or the hidden 2 4s, but the real president, 4-2, the 42nd president was Bill Clinton, and his name is in English, Sumerian, and English, which is English Sumerian is 6 times this one, and they have a direct relationship, is again, and they're using this for the 3rd time maybe in this video, but at other times, 23rd of July, 2021. I'm making my point. Wow, if you don't see this, and it just keeps happening and happening and happening and happening on every single thing on here, no. And then even this, can you believe this? Are you ready to get more blown away? This thing right here that he's looking into is what? It is a mirrored medicine cabinet. 216 is 6 times 6 times 6. And 216 relates to Stinky B.O., the 44th Pres, Barack Insane Obama, because he was born on the 216th day of the year, August 4th. So it's just 6 times 6 times 6. And it keeps going. Medicine cabinet with mirror is another way to say it. Medicine cabinet with mirror is 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6. That's impossible. Sorry, Chowie. This is impossible. Okay? Where do you get blown away? I'm getting towards the end here. Oh, this might be under 2 hours, maybe. Okay, United States of America. I was literally thinking about this, that last scene with him and the Lord. I put this right in order. It's crazy. The Lord said, remind me of the United States of America because of red, white, and blue, and it represents the United States, and it's a president. The president is the United States, especially when he's somewhere in another country and all that. He is the United States, okay? So his death means the death of the United States. I'm just telling you, that's what this stuff is programming. And then Reagan was shot, but he came back to life, so he's representing the Antichrist too. And when was he shot? He was shot at 2:27 p.m. or whatever the day that was. I can't remember the top of my head. October or so. I can't remember. Lincoln died at 7:22 a.m. and Reagan was shot at 2:27 p.m. Both presidents with 7:22, and that just happens to be July 22nd. What I'm talking about? I don't think so. Okay, United States of America. Are you ready for this? This is another mind-blowing thing the Lord showed me about this. Okay, ready to get blown away. If you really understand what this is, it's insane. First letter code. Oops. Wow, I did this out of order here. I forgot to delete something. It doesn't matter. So right now, pay attention to the first letter code. So man, I got some errors on here. It's crazy on my slides. Whatever. There's so much I'm thinking about it. And so it's USOA. Backwards, of course, most things are backwards. It's what? Okay, I'm going to just do this first. Okay, it is 1 plus 5 plus 1 is 7. And then 1 plus 21 is 22. 722. Just like I said, remember the presidents, 722 and 227. Death of Lincoln, shot of. And the reason why Reagan, because Reagan was shot and people thought he might die, but then he came back to life. I'm telling you, because CKBO is going to come back to life. So in a sense, he represents Reagan that way. And Reagan also said, I like to think if we had an alien invasion, we'd all come together or something like that. Whatever. If there was an alien threat. I'm not into doing voices right now. Okay, so that's that. And then let's go to the bottom one. Now, the bottom one is last letter code. D is 4, S is 1901, just like S is 1901. I'm going to show you that. And then F is 6, A is 1. Now, look at the bottom. Actually, I'm going to show you another thing on the top. So it's 722, and it's 7. S is also 19, because 19 is S, but they use it as a 1, because 9 is, you can take away the 9. Okay, or 1 plus 9 is 10, take away the 0 is 1. Okay, so this is also what? 7, 1 plus 5 is 7. 19, this is really 19, and then it's 21. It's the first day exactly. In the United States has the first attack day and the first day of this whole process exactly. 7/19/21 backwards, and the first attack day is 7/22. It's right there in the first letter code. Now let's look at the last letter code. Again, D is 4, S is also 19, but I'm not getting into it right now. And then F is 6, and A is 1. Now, boom, are we ready for this? 5, 6 plus 1 is 7, 5, 7. So we have 7, 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 7, 4, and 7, 5 backwards, July 4th and July 5th. And this is the other clincher that's mind-blowing. This is also 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8, and this is 4, August 4th. Are you ready for this? Watch this. Not only this is 7/22 and really 7/23, 2 plus 3 is 5, but it's also 7, 4, and 7, 5 backwards. It's also 7 months. I've said this in a previous video. 7 months and 4. Imagine this is a 4 for this situation, but it's also both because it shows you the exact day. But 7 months and 4 days into the year is August 4th, Stinky B.O.'s birthday. His birthday is showing the destruction of the United States, and he will be destroyed as well and then come back to life like Reagan. I'm telling you, you'll see it. I absolutely guarantee that. Then we have Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this real quick. So, I have compiled so much from The Shining, the movie, that what I just showed you, all that stuff from The Shining so far, was just the first 10 minutes. And I have enough for hours and hours of stuff because I just compiled all this stuff. I spent days on it because I just couldn't stop. I was just seeing all this stuff, and I was just pulling from all stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll pull some things out. I couldn't. I had to do it in chronological order. I couldn't pull some things out because I'm trying to tell a story, trying to show you how from frame to frame to frame, it's all this stuff. And I even couldn't show you everything in every single scene. I couldn't. There's no way. It's just too much. It would have been a 5-hour video here, okay? And so I was overwhelmed. In fact, on the second day of putting it together, I'm just like, I can't get through this. I'm going to show like just a few minutes of the movie, and I'll be at 2 hours or whatever. And I was getting a little down, and the Lord's like, or I was at first, I'm like, Lord, what am I going to do here? And I took, as I do at times, take time to pray, and I took a couple hours, took a break, and I was just like, Lord, I can't. I'm just down. I mean, how am I going to do this? And we're getting so close to it and everything. I was just like, and sometimes you just get emotional about something too, and it takes you down or something. And so I said, Lord, help me. And then he only said to me, he literally said this. He goes, look at the Shining's transcript. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a great idea. What an insanely great idea. I mean, he says sometimes words, just one word sometimes. And I'm like, it blows my mind or gives me goosebumps or whatever. He said, look at the Shining transcript. And I was like, what? Or the manuscript. I think he said manuscript. Something like that. Whatever it was. I'm just saying transcript right now, but I think he said manuscript. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I literally went right to it. And here it is. This is the beginning. There's a little bit of kind of setup before as far as cameras and all that stuff. But I literally started at the beginning in a sense, right where he walks into the lobby of the hotel at that point, okay? That's in sense of the dialogue and things and all these other stuff. And you will not believe line by line what this shows. Are you ready? Are you ready to get your mind absolutely blown? By the way, I was saying that right at an hour and 47 minutes in. Exactly an hour and 47 minutes in, I said that. See, the Lord just does all this stuff to confirm because he's that incredible. I can't even believe it. I can literally see the time and it's not on here. I have a new way of recording this video, and it's just awesome. So anyway, ready? Are you ready for this? Okay, here we go. Ready? Go. Interior, overlook hotel lobby, day, medium, long shot. I think that's what that means. 7:23. Backwards. Are you kidding me? You ready to keep getting blown away? I'm going to do... Listen, the only way I'm going to skip anything, I'm going to do it line by line. The only way I'm going to skip anything is when it gets to short dialogue, where it just gets to be kind of redundant or whatever. So the only way I'm going to skip. Otherwise, I'm going in exact order. And I'm going to say this. There's not one thing that I did that wasn't these numbers. Not one thing. Not one. And I can't say that about anything ever. Okay? Anything ever. Next one. Jack walks left to right is what that means. Left to right across lobby. 5:22, July 22nd. Camera tracks back and pans with him to receptionist behind desk. 7, 3 plus 4 is 7, 23 backwards. July 23rd. I'm going to show you so many July 23rds. Exactly. You're going to blow your noodle. Are you ready? Here we go. Jack says, hi, I've got an appointment with Mr. Ullman. 7/4 or 7/4 and 7/5. I've already shown you this a bunch of time. I don't need to explain it. I'm just going to say it. And then boom, my name is Jack Torrance. Again, 1 times 932 is 932. 9 is September. 7 or 23rd of July backwards because 23rd September. 23rd September. 7:23. His office is first door on the left. 1 plus 6 is 7. Backwards 23rd of July. I mean, are you kidding me? Thank you. And this time mixed up 7:23, right in the middle. They do this all the time. 7:23. I'm just going to show you once in a while. And again, I broke out of what I was. The other thing I want to make a point was, I forgot to make the point of it. I'm showing you everything else but the basic English Gematria. Okay, so the other one I showed you English Gematria and some of its other things like full reduction and reverse, and even Francis Bacon if it's a proper name or something like that, or all caps or something like that. But this time I'm doing everything besides that, all the other more obscure ones, and then only going to go to English Gematria and all those ones if it hits the exact date. Okay, so that's another thing that makes it super rare that I'm using these other ones instead of the simple Gematria, just to make a point. That was the other thing I forgot to mention. Boom. Jack moves away right to left, or R/L is exactly 7:23. Are you kidding me? This is, and each time I do this line by line, it adds more zeros to the impossibility. I'm telling you, it's just off the charts impossible. Hopefully you see that. Boom. Camera pans with him and tracks in after him through secretary's office to open door of Ullman's office, revealing Ullman seated at desk with secretary standing beside him. And this is phenomenal. Okay, 23 days and 6 months into 21 is July 23rd. 23 days and 6 months into 21 is July 23rd. Are you kidding me? I'm getting goosebumps right now. And if it's not affecting you and you're not seeing how amazing this is, what is wrong with you? Literally, what is wrong with you? Are you so callous that you can't see this by now? I'm calling you out. The Lord Jesus in me is calling you out. What is up with you? If you're not seeing this, if you're not seeing any flash of this, any version, at least something going, what the heck? Or if, anywhere from that to blown completely away like I am, there's something seriously wrong with you. I'm just telling you, I'm calling you out. For love's sake, for your family's sake, for your friend's sake, for your sake. Wake up. Mr. Ullman, he says, 9, 5 plus 8 is 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. July 4th. I mean, are you kidding me? Again, everything but simple basic geometry, gematria, and all this other thing related to things like I showed you before. Yes, 922, July 22nd. I'm Jack Torrance. The exact room number of 237, July 23rd. Oh, well, come on in, Jack. And there's one ways I'm, anyway, whatever. 19th of July. And so that's one exception I'm making just to show you that's exact day. It's crazy. M.S. Ullman, medium shot. Ullman is 666. And then I have to cover this up because I can't fit all this in, so you can't see the full words of it, but that's what this is saying. The winters can be fantastically cruel, and the basic idea is to cope with very costly damage and depreciation which can occur. And this consists mainly of running the boiler, heating different parts of the hotel on a daily rotating basis, repairing damage as it occurs, and doing repairs so that the elements can get a foothold. 723. 7 in the middle of 23. And then look at this. Look how many letters. See this down here? This is one reason why I shared this. 723 down here. And look, 7 exactly the way this is. That's how many letters exactly. And then it's 559 words. Oh my gosh, that's 14. 7. I mean, are you kidding me? There's no way this could be. And it's one after the other after the other. Okay, MCS Jack. This is the first time I'm bringing this in, so I'm showing you this. That is, again, July 1st and July 4th. backwards. Are you kidding me? And then Jack says, well, that just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for. And I'm outlining a new writing project. And 3 plus 2 is 5, 22, July 22nd. Are you kidding me? And then he continues what he's saying in the script. 5 months apiece is just what I 5 months apiece is just what I want. Okay, this is incredible. Again, we have 7. 1 plus 6 is 7, 2, 3 backwards. Again, how many July 23rds can I show you in a row? I mean, are you kidding me? And then 9 words and 20 letters, 32 letters, but backwards, 923, because 923 is September 23rd, and that's what it's showing here. That's how intricate this is. There's no way human could do this. No way multiple humans. There's no way. I don't even know if AI could do this. Maybe AI could, but certainly back then there was no AI. I mean, this is proving it's demonic. There's no way. Okay, that's very good, Jack, because for some reason, solitude and isolation. Okay, are you ready for this again? 23rd. Okay, let me just say this. You can knock out the 9 because anything you add 9 stays the same. 1 plus 723 is 1 times 723 723, 723, July 23rd. I'm almost speechless here. Can of itself be a problem? He continues with down here. And that is what? 9, 4, 1. So July 4 and plus 1, July 5th. And then it's 221 and 6 words. 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6. Bam. Well, before I turn you over to Bill, there's one other thing I think we should talk about. I don't want it to sound melodramatic, but it's something is again right here. What is this? Well, now let's do it this way. 23rd of September, or 7/21. 23rd of July 21. September hiding September 7. I mean, wow. Okay, and then he continues, be known to give a few people second thoughts about the job. 237, just like, and I strayed out of the odd ones to go to the reverse full reduction to give the exact date, 23rd of July, which is on the room number. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm proving it. I'm bringing it. Share this with everyone. I challenge you. I dare you. For any reason, everyone you know. If you don't, you are missing out. You're missing out on their understanding. You're missing out on them possibly coming to the Lord. You're missing out on a lot of things if you don't do that. If you don't share this with everybody, I'm giving Jesus himself. I'm telling you. I'm absolutely telling you. Jesus is giving you an opportunity to share this pure truth with people. If you don't take it, it's on you. When you stand before Jesus, I'm telling you, believe it or not, he's telling me to tell you this. He told me this for days. If you don't share this with everyone you can, and they don't get a chance to see something like this, you're missing. He's going to draw you to account. He's going to say, how is it that you saw this, and you saw all this truth, and you didn't share with people that it could have impacted their lives, especially after this starts happening? How is that? What did you do? Are you too afraid? Were you sitting on your talents? Did you bury your talent? That's funny that the talent is the piece, or the gold piece, or whatever it was, and it ends up being talent. It sounds like talent is talent. I don't think that's a coincidence, but I mean, you're gonna sit on it, you're gonna bury your talent. You're gonna bury the message you could share to people, bury the things that you could do for people. You're gonna sit on it. Is that what you're gonna do? Don't do that. I implore you, by the mercies of God, share this with people, please. I'm telling you, this is right from Jesus himself, and I'm going to prove it even more here. Check this out. So The Shining is about death and rebirth. It's about the Antichrist. It is Jack and Danny. It is crazy. Now watch this. It is not only the death of the Antichrist, but it's also in a sense the first day of the attack, which is July 23rd or July 5th. 23rd being 2 plus 3 is 5. So here it's right in The Shining here. First, last letter code, because we're going to go backwards. So if you're going to go backwards in messaging, you're going to go with the last letter code and then the first letter code. You can do it either one. It doesn't matter. They do it both ways. But I'm going to show you in this. So we have exactly backwards is July 5th, and then TS is 21. July 5th, 21. It's also 5/7 or his death, July 7th, 21. I'm telling you, believe it or not. So thank you Thank you. I finally got this through. Oh, I'm right, almost to 2 hours. Wow. I was hoping to hit 2 hours. Thank you so much. And the ones who have been giving lately, I met all my responsibilities and a little extra. I'm thankful. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, and may God multiply what you've given by 1,000. And even everybody, I'm not respecting just those people. Thank you for if you've commented. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your continued prayers. And also pray for the lost. Please, 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 please pray for the lost this time. Our time is almost up. And I can say that so confidently now. I've been given more during this time and just before it than any other time by far, especially personal confirmations. They're off the charts. They are so, and I'm not exaggerating one bit. They are mind numbing almost. I mean, I'm happy. The Lord said this to me also. I said to him when he started giving me all this stuff, in the last few weeks or whatever, even about a month ago or more, I said, my cup overflows, from the Bible. He said, get more cups. And I was happy. I'm getting more cups. He's filling them all up to overflowing. I'm not kidding. This is off the charts. Something's going to happen. This is going to, I'm saying personally, as far as my belief. Now, as far as me saying to everybody, as far as me knowing exactly what's going to happen, I don't. Okay, of course. But by the numbers and all the personal stuff, it's going to happen. That's why I'm going to say it that way, okay? But I can't say to everybody else that I know it's going to happen. But as far as the numbers, to me, the numbers is a 99.9999999 forever chance, okay? And I'm saying that. So thank you if you prayed and everything. And thank you for sharing this video. You must. I'm confident from the Lord Jesus that if you don't, it is reckless. There will be blood on your hands if you don't share this. I'm telling you, there will be. Because you could have shared this and you could have helped people see the truth. And at minimum, let them be aware of what this is. Minimum. That's all you need to do. That's it. Just make them aware of what this is. If you have to say that, hey, this guy's crazy, I don't care. I'll be the crazy guy. If you have to say that this is weird, this is bizarre, I don't understand this. I don't know if I think this is stupid, but you got to see how stupid this is. I mean, whatever. Just get in front of their face. Send it to everybody. I'm telling you, it will reap rewards. I absolutely guarantee it. From the Lord himself. And if you think even saying that is off, you're off. You are so off. If you think that's off, you don't know Jesus whatsoever. Listen, my brothers and sisters who know that this is right and I'm on, and I mean, even a blind man can see this. It's just so striking what I've just shown you. It's off the charts. It's off the chain. Okay, even a blind man could see this. Okay, it's that stark. I've never shown anything more stark in my life. I've never seen so many 723s at this end. The Lord told me about this to go to the manuscript. And I challenge you, go to Gematrinator.com. Go to ciphers at the top, click on that. Go put a script on another window, or if you're on a computer or on another window, just look up the Shining Manuscript. Copy that, place it in Gematrinator, and you'll see in other parts of the movie, any other part of the movie, or the ones I just showed you, it'll blow your noodle. I challenge you. By what? And the fact is what I just showed you and what that actually means. Because you got to know the code. And I'm showing you the code in the beginning of this video, what that is. The bookends of July. It is insane. It is impossible. Off the charts, off the chain, impossible. Okay, I'm done. So thank you so much. If you supported me in any way, thank you for your prayers. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers. And thank you that this is almost here. And the biggest reason why I want this here, because all the innocent children that are being preyed upon right now, it's off the charts what they're being how they're being taken advantage of. And I want that to stop. I feel for them. My heart aches for children, innocent children that are being abused and slaughtered by the thousands. I'm not exaggerating one bit. By the thousands every day, the children are being slaughtered, and they're going to be taken to safety. And that's in the Bible, okay? And again, I have links to the description box to show you these different things to prove it. And if you don't believe it, that's on you. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. But hopefully you will, and you'll see what it means, and it will cause benefit and blessing in your life if you believe the truth. If you deny the truth in all kinds of ways, it won't help you. You're bucking against the truth will not help your life. Okay, so anyway, I'm done. Thank you so much. Hope this blessed you. Hope this showed you. This is really the crux of all my ministry for almost 3 years on YouTube. I'm so proud of this. I'm so thankful for the Lord giving me this, because it's all Him. I wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for him. I give everybody the credit. Who does that? Who does that? And he wants me to make this point as well. Who does that? Who gives Jesus all the credit? Who? Not very many people. Why? Because they're in it for themselves. And they want to be recognized and all that kind of stuff. I'm not in for it. I don't want to do this. For years, I've not wanted to do this. He's dragging, kicking and screaming sometimes, and then I'm just doing it. And I'm trying to find benefit in it and everything all the time. So, but ultimately, I've not wanted to do this at all. Do you think I want to, what they call date set? No. Even though I've never really date set because I said I don't know what's going to be. And I'm guessing all the time. I've always said that. Okay, so anyway, I'm making my point. Anyway, I'm done. Okay, so I'm just passionate about this. And I'm not going to apologize for being who I am. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you'll never get it. You'll never get it. And hopefully God wakes your butt up. He smacks you across the face lovingly like he does. Because that's the only way you'll wake up. By God lovingly smacking you in the face, in the heart, punching you in your wounds in your heart. The wounds that have blinded your mind to the truth. Wake up, people. Wake up before it's too late. And it's almost too late. So anyway, I'm done. Thank you. I'm finally done. I'm done again. I'm done for the 5th time. So without further ado, I'm going to leave it at that. So this is Exalted Lamb 1. Over and out.